Oops, sorry.
Sorry, Gary. A lot of people, we're going to work on a technique called Hikikomi Gaeshi. It's in the book, but it's kind of a strange technique. It's not part of the standard 67 throws of Kodokan Judo. Now, you can do this technique. There is a tell of when you can do this technique. And I teach my guys, when you see the tail, do the technique. And the tail is right there. If you can see the top of their head, you can do this technique.
You can see the top of some of our heads better than others.
That's true. You know, whether there's hair involved or not. But what you're looking for is somebody that's not fighting you with an upright posture. What you're looking for is somebody fighting you bent over. Okay. Now, the spine, the thing that holds us erect, is a unique thing. When you stand up straight, it's very, very strong. When you bend forward, you make your spine very weak. And you get your hips back out of the way where you can't throw. He's a big guy. Now, I don't want you to yank me around. What I want you to do is get your hands and let's turn this way so everybody can see. What I want you to do is take your hands and pull me to the ground. Straight in. Come on, you're a big guy. Come on, give me that. Now, he's bigger than me. What was I doing? Hips underneath, spine straight. Come here, sweetie. This is a lot stronger than you. Get my grip. Pull me to the ground. Oh, come on, hard. Come on. See the difference? You bend over, you take that rod of steel, and you start bending it. So you gotta have good posture. Hips underneath your shoulders, bend your knees. They're your shock absorbers, not this. Okay? That's why I say if you can see the top of the head, they've allowed that rod of steel to get over. Now, it's either because they bend over or you make them bend over. Okay? So, everybody kind of move over this way. Now, we're going to start out with him bent over. He's going to fighting like this, bent over. See the tail. Now, here's the technique. What I'm going to do is take the hand that's here and push his head underneath my armpit. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do. This is the only hand I'm going to grab with. This hand is actually going to let go and not grab anything. Okay? So this hand pushes his head under my armpit, just like this. This hand here is now coming under his armpit, and my finger is going up to the sky and turning around and going to the ground right there. So the hand goes up and down. This hand, once it gets my head under the armpit, grabs as far over here as I can grab. I want to grab knee, belt, whatever I can grab to get a solid grip. This leg back, so I'm like this. Then to throw, all I'm going to do is take this leg and do tiny Utoshi right beside his leg and turn my nose and look that way. It's an Ippon. It's really hard for him to turn out of. I've turned him into a turtle. It's almost impossible to turn out of this throw. So here. So if they're bent over, I just do it. Now if we're fighting up like this and he's leaning into me a little bit, I can see the top of his hip. So if I've got to take the initiative, when I see the top of the head, I know he's bent just a little bit, cup it, feed it, and I got it. Once it's under there, I got it. Now people say, well, you bend him down. What if he grabs your leg? I don't care if he grabs it. Well, technically he can as a counter. I don't care if he grabs this leg. This is the leg I'm standing on. But if he wants this leg, I'll let him have it. Then he gets Hikikomi Gaeshi.
Jeremy likes.
You don't want both legs up, because then he can do Marote Gari. Keep one leg back. And if I feel him grabbing this leg, he's down. He's long before he can even get it. Now, don't try and lock his knee. All you're doing is taking this leg and stepping sideways and looking up. Alrighty? This throw is out there so many times because everybody, especially beginners, fights bent over, and it's just not taught. It works well as a beginner, it works well as an advanced player. In 2001, I was at the Armed Forces National Championship. I earned gold in the Masters Heavyweight Division. This is one of 3 throws I used that day to throw for all E-bombs. So I'm telling you, it works. Okay?
Hey.
Hey, right out, let's go.